uni is from 18 to how old, yeah? So you would think some people would at least know something, but then you realize people don't.
Are you a bad bitch? You keep getting better. This ain't a side nigga.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name's Aisha J and I'm back with a new video. So guys, my video about my first year experience at uni, Roehampton, kind of went up. I got so many questions about my uni and I got so many DMs from viewers watching my video about psychology up at my uni, how it is, what to expect, this, that and the third. I'm just going to be talking about tips and also things that I wish I knew for first year, but also things that helped me through first year as a psychology student as well. So let's get into the video. My first tip for a first year psychology degree student, and I feel like this could work for other degrees as well, is that if you haven't done it, get like an A-level textbook to like at least get yourself into it. So for me, I've done A-level psychology anyway. And so first year basically is, like I said in my last video, it's like A-level. It's because there's going to be people in that same course that have never done psychology or the course you want to do. So they have to give the basic level for first year. Majority of all the topics that come up in first year are in the A-level textbook. Do you get what I mean? So basically I would go through my A-level textbook and find the topic that we are working on, if we have an essay set for it, yeah, and then go over the topic to refresh my mind. I would then go to the book the lecturer advised to read over for the essay, so I have like slight understanding of what what the book is saying, if you get what I mean. This is what helped me. I don't know if it can help other people. I'm just saying what helped me with regards to some of my essays. The first essay that was given to us, I used my A-level textbook plus the lecture slides and I got a 2-1. So like I said, this is what worked for me, but obviously I've done psychology A-level before, so I knew kind of what information would come up, and yeah. But also me saying look for an A-level textbook and all of that, don't buy an A-level textbook if you don't have an A-level textbook. See if you can get one online. See if you can find websites that give quick, easy, like summarized case studies, explanation theory, so you have a gist of what you're trying to learn. Also, linking to that, don't be scared to ask for help. Don't be scared to ask for help, because being scared is just gonna get you nowhere. I'm a shy person, so I don't even like to ask questions. At the end of the day, you're not trying to fail. You're not trying to be independent. Uni is about being independent, but if you don't know something, it's better you ask instead of you not knowing. Linking back to essays, make sure you read over your essay. I used to never do this in A-level. Never used to do this in A-level. I only did it with A-level history, but I never did it with A-level psychology. I never really did it with A-level psychology. So I'm telling you for a fact, reading over your essays is key, because you don't realize when you're writing an essay 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, and you're just typing, and then you submit. Then when you read over it, you just wrote, oh, my name is this, my name is that. It's just pointless submitting work where you know it could have been better if you just reread it. Like, please, I cannot stress this enough. Just read over your work. Read over it. The lecturer also give out guides on how things should be structured, because you guys are also first year, so they know that a lot of you may not know how to write, so it's fine. I know at Roehampton, one of my psychology lecturers gave out like extra classes where you could come in and basically learn how to really write a psychology essay, like intro, body, conclusion, everything. So there's help there for you. You're not going to be lost. There's help there for you. Also, referencing is so key to a psychology essay and even psychology on a whole. So at my uni with psychology, everything's reference APA referencing. So, and if you reference wrong, regardless if your point was right and you got the right person that said this point, you're still losing marks because you've referenced wrong. And if you reference wrong in your references, you're still losing marks. You're not going to get your full marks. And I learned that the hard way within my first essay, where I still got a 2-1 in it, but I could have got higher if I referenced properly. And yeah, referencing does take long, but once you know it, you can get the hang of it. Okay, in regards to note taking in lectures, yeah, this really depends all about you. For the first 4 weeks of uni, I was using paper and pen, and then when I got my laptop, I switched to taking notes on my laptop. But it all depends on you, because at the end of the day, you need to know what helps you revise, because you can't take notes and then later on when you need to revise, you can't find those notes, or those notes can't help you. So it's just like in A-level, take notes in a way that you can understand them. Note taking is different for everybody. I can't say my way is the right way or your way is the right way. I got to uni, I kept watching so many videos about uni halls, what's in my backpack, this, that and the third. When really, you don't need anything like that. Like, I bought some big pencil case, how much pencil, all of that stuff, how much highlighter, post-it note, flashcards, and I am telling you for a fact, I did not use any of them. When I mean I didn't use any of them, I didn't even use any of them. The lecturer's speaking fast, and even if they're speaking slow, they're still speaking fast. So you're writing down, you ain't got time to be colouring, you ain't got time to be highlighting good things. Unless you print out your lecture slides before the lecture, then I can say, cool, that's where you can have your highlighters and all of that. But if you're like me, who weren't printed out nothing and was just going in, there's no point. When you're finished highlighting something, the lecture's already on the next 2 slides and you don't even know what you've done. I'm telling you for a fact, don't be stressing yourself with big pencil cases, doing big, because it's just looking silly. I'm telling you, you're just looking silly. It's like with note taking, revision notes is the same. Whatever works for you, works for you. Do what works for you. You've done A-level, you've done B-Tech, whatever helped you, just do the same thing. If what you're used to is still not working, then try something new. But don't do something new when the old method's working. Also, a key thing to know with psychology, I don't know with other courses, but with psychology especially, knowing what material to pick for essays and reports. So, what I do, and it's actually helped me, and it hasn't done me wrong yet, with psychology and finding studies for your essays and reports, just look at the abstract. Just look at the abstract, because that's what I do. I always look at the abstract, because the abstract tells you what the report is saying, or the study is saying. There's no point of looking at a study and then the study doesn't even match what you're looking for, and then you've just wasted time reading how much things for your exam, not for your exam, for your essay, and it doesn't even work. It's not even needed for the essay, and when you're adding it in, the lecturer's looking at you like, why are you even adding this in? So read the abstract. Read the abstract. If it says this, and you have to read it carefully, the abstract's normally 100 to 150 words, maybe 200. But yeah, it's no long thing. Just read the abstract. If it links to what the point you're trying to say, then use it. If it doesn't, then don't. Guys, I almost forgot. With psychology, and I think with other courses, you have group work. Yeah, group work. And I didn't know how much I hated group work until coming to uni. Like, group work is basically the worst. I'm not even lying. It's the worst, and it's not. It can be a blessing and a curse. You could get in a good group where all the people are chill, or you could get into a bad group where the people are just yeah. I'm telling you for a fact, You have to pray. We've done 2 group work activities, one for research methods and one for another module in psychology. I forgot the other module, but yeah. The one for research methods is more important because it's a report, yeah? And you would think people would take that more seriously. Uni is from 18 to how old, yeah? So you would think some people would at least know something, but then you realise people don't, because there's still people in group work that will try you, not realising who you are. And this is the thing about it. I even got tried in group work, but you know, you need to know how to talk and how to put these people in their place.
I fucking know you. Why are you fucking coming fucking close to me?
That's another thing with uni. You have to be confident and you have to make sure you know your worth. You can't be letting people chat to you like this, chat to you like that, when they're in the same group as you and everyone needs each other. And this is the thing about it. With regards to group work and how to get through it, just make sure you know what you're doing. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, group work is group work, but you're still independent because you're submitting your own thing by yourself. You're not submitting as a group. I really should do a story time about group work in uni and my group work experience, because these people really tried me and I had to put people in their place. And obviously, when time comes and you have to write your thing, you can write your thing by yourself. But that's only if you get in a bad group. I've been in a good group where everyone acts accordingly. Everyone acts accordingly and it goes smoothly. But when you get a bad group, just make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what you're doing. Also in Roehampton, in regards to psychology, you have to do something called SONA credits. I don't know if they're going to do it now because the whole COVID and people are just going to go home. You know that they actually could. But there's something called SONA credits and you have to actually collect 6 per term. So, and basically you collect SONA credits by going to experiments and being in studies of like 3rd years. So that kind of sucked, but it was all right. But when you just want to go uni and go home, you can't really do that, because if you don't get all your credits, you have to do penalty essays, and who really has time for that? If you have time for that, then by all means don't get the credits. But I got all my credits. I even got extra. Like, there was a point where he was like, I asked my lecturer, does the credits run over if you get like 9 first term, you only have to collect basically 3 next term? He was like, oh no, it resets. And really and truly it didn't. Another key thing that I was about to miss. Oh my days. Make sure you have good organization. And when I mean by this, just please make sure you have good organization, regardless if you're doing note taking with a paper and pad, if you're doing your notes on your laptop, and even anything else. Just make sure you have good organization, because if your notes are not organized, even if your head's not organized, yeah, you're gonna be late to lectures. You ain't got time for that. You're not gonna find work that you did last lecture that links to the next lecture. It's just, you need to be organized, and that is the one thing with uni that can actually make or break you. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something from it. If you didn't, then okay. But I hope you guys learned something from it. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Like, we're moving up, we're getting views. Subscribe to my channel. I'm not about it now. I'm serious. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, everything good, everything nice. See you next time. Bow.